Hello again, and welcome to my channel. If it's the first time you've been on here, welcome. The idea originally was to do one every 2 weeks in terms of these videos, but now I'm doing it weekly, and now I'm just going to keep doing it until I'm bored. So this is really about me talking about my story keeps pivoting, but really, fundamentally, it's about midlife crisis, maybe. But it's really about trying to find self-development and ways in which to improve myself, improve my world. When you get to a certain age, a lot of YouTube is very much millennial or Gen Z, Gen X. No, I'm Gen X, Gen Z. And really, I just want to keep it real, in terms of you get to a certain age and you still need to just keep on growing. That's what I'm trying to do. So what's happened in the last few weeks? So I mentioned a few weeks ago that I am starting all these different side hustles. 5. Again, not practical, suboptimal, but you know what? I just want to try some stuff. Again, you've got to keep on trying stuff. So how am I with these at the moment? So my book, my novella, my work of art is on pause at the moment. And I say it's on pause. AI is going to be writing it for me, so I just haven't kind of got back to it. So that's on pause. What I have done though is gone back to Amazon merch, and I've started loading up different designs. And I kind of forget there's a limit that you can load up every day. I haven't been on for a few years, so I'm only able to limit 3 designs a day. So it take me a while to properly build up momentum there. But that was one thing I said I'd do. I'm doing it. The next thing, what was the next thing? I haven't done my faceless YouTube just yet. That's to come. And I haven't done my other thing I haven't talked about yet, but there's another thing. But I am definitely trying new things. The goal being to build up a Christmas fund, to just keep on trying stuff out. So again, that's what life's about, just trying different things out. So another thing I wanted to talk about today is I do a twice a year detox. And I use the word detox quite liberally. Really, it's all about resetting myself. So I cut out meat, dairy. Can I get some water? Sorry. So meat, dairy, caffeine, alcohol. I don't smoke anymore. Sugars, really. Cut out biscuits, chocolates, all that kind of nonsense. And but I also am overlaying it with more personal development things, like listening to Tony Robbins, trying a bit of meditation, trying to try out a few different things. And for me, I do it twice a year, a month at a time. And I'm only a few days into it, so I'm already feeling a bit not quite in the zone yet. But I know in a week's time, after I've kind of relaxed into it, I'll be good, because a lot of the things I'm trying to cut out are props. The alcohol is a prop. The Mars bar is a prop. Well, I haven't cut out Netflix, but the Netflix type of thing is a prop. So I want to be a bit more progressive in this next month, in a way that I can say at the end of it, yeah, you've done good. Again, I'm midlife. I'm sure some of you are as well. We need to just keep on. Otherwise, you just get stuck. You just get sucked under. You just kind of, yeah, that's it. The world isn't all about millennials or Gen Z. You still have value too, okay? Um, Another thing I kind of realized was, again, it's connected to this, and I know I'm rambling, is this idea that a lot of us are too anchored to ways of being or things around us. So one of the things I need to do is declutter more. So my life needs to be decluttered. And I've had this pair of shoes that I've had for, I think I mentioned it before, 7 years, and they were falling apart. Now, it's not the fact that they've been around for 7 years, it's the fact that I've wearing them to work and they were kind of falling apart. And I'd already bought a new pair of shoes 3 months ago to replace them. But I was too much into the groove of the old world, so to speak, the old shoes, to get rid of them. And so I mentioned to my wife the other day, oh, well, yes, I'm thinking about getting rid of these shoes. And I picked them up and showed her, and she said, they stink. They stink. So actually, I suddenly realised, yeah, that's what they do. When I take my shoes off in the office, I thought it was the flowers next to my desk. They were smelling. It was my shoes. So I finally thrown them away. Now, for many of you, throwing away a pair of shoes isn't a big thing. But think about in your life, there are things that you know you should let go of. And I'm tying this back into my detox because I know that during this 1 month, I am far more open to giving up stuff, doing stuff that's more progressive. But I'm sure if you always do the same old stuff, you'll get the same old results. And if you've got your own pair of shoes or whatever it is that you haven't thrown away, but you know you need to, this is your time. This is your chance. This isn't some earth-shattering midlife crisis busting discovery. It's just kind of the stuff that we need to do. Shed that load. Get rid of the old stuff and just keep on renewing. Yeah, keep on renewing. That's what I might call this detox, renewal. It's kind of like a reset. And I was talking to a friend yesterday. He said, they don't work. I said, well, they do for me because I use it as an approach to reset myself. It's not about losing weight, although it helps. It's not about giving up some food and wanting to give it up forever. No, it's just a reset. Because I know I like certain foods and I'll go back to them. But it gives me time to think about stuff, to try new stuff, to keep evolving. And I've been doing it for so many years. I know that I've evolved on the back of these things. Maybe not kind of in any revolutionary way, but more evolutionary. So I've done things so many times through this detox that it's now become part of my way of being. So yeah. So if you are kind of stuck in the mud, again, midlife crisis, call it what you will. If you're just stuck, just try a week of just giving up stuff and see what kind of mind clarity you get. See what kind of insights you'll get from it. And that's what it is for me. I get insights, then I try to act upon it. And that's really it now. I've gone back to the piano or the keyboard. So my detox started last weekend. So I've been tinkering on the piano as a try new things, old things, once again. I haven't been playing on that piano for about 2 years. It just has not been in my space, but I just thought, why not? So little things like that. Again, it's not revolutionary, it's just part and parcel of reconnecting with myself. And so I'm just looking at what my notes. Yeah, that's it. My detox, my 5 random income streams, my shoes, but also, yes, also on that shoes front, I realise that I I do have a mindset sometimes of lack. So lack rather than abundance. And that's kind of manifests itself in spending sometimes. So in a way, holding on to those shoes was a way in which not to spend any more money. Yeah, not the best way. But what I've started to reframe in the last few days, I guess, is the importance of investing. Now, I'm not talking about stock market. I'm not talking about any of that. But it's investing in myself, investing in my life, spending in a way that is progressive, is intentional. So since then, I've signed up for a course online, Coursera, to develop my career coaching. Haven't paid for it yet. You know, it's a free trial, but hey, you know, if I'm still using it after 7 days, then I pay. Fine. I've also paid for a Gen AI text to image site, so I can actually download things to put onto t-shirts, etc., etc. I've always tried to find the cheap, the free, the cut corners way of doing things, which has its value, but at times you have to realize you have to spend to grow. Speculate to accumulate, if you will, but you certainly have to invest in yourself, and that sometimes does mean money. So I am now feeling more comfortable in spending on things like that because I know that it's for my greater good. Yeah. So I have talked a lot without saying a lot today, but certainly in terms of progress, yeah, this detox has come at the right time. My sleep hasn't been great, but it's kind of getting better in the last few days. I need to look at my normal diet because that's clearly having an impact. I'm going to do more exercise, and yeah, so things are on the up and up. I will keep you updated on my income streams, my detox, and general life as an expat, which I haven't talked about today, but you can find out more in my previous video. Yeah, anyway, that's it for now, and until next time, bye bye.